Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, it's Marissa. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below. I'm just wearing a hat honestly because my hair is disgusting, so there is that. So today's video, we're talking about college stuff once again because we're almost going into school again. So I'm going to be talking about 15 things that they don't tell you when you're going into college. Number one is you're going to constantly wear the same probably 3 t-shirts all the time. Honestly, this is facts. This is facts. Any college student will probably tell you the same thing. I brought all of these clothes with me to college when I was a freshman, and I wore the same thing. Literally, I wore all the same things, the same 5 things. My shorts, these 1 pair of jeans, and a few shirts. And everything else was just a waste of space, so definitely try to eliminate all of that. Make sure you're just bringing your basic needs, a few going out tops and shoes, and you're good to go, because honestly, you're gonna find yourself wearing the same things, just like I did back in high school. Wore the same things every day to class. The second thing that they don't tell you about going to college is you're going to miss home and the home-cooked meals like no other. Literally, once your first week is done, you're like, damn, I need a home-cooked meal. If you're not in a sorority house, I know at U of A we had chefs, so I kind of always had a home-cooked meal, but at ASU they don't have chefs, or a lot of places don't. And if you're not in a sorority, you're like, okay, well, I have to go eat at the food court, the student union, whatever, and you're gonna get sick of eating out. Literally, because in your dorm room, there isn't a kitchen in your dorm. You have to go downstairs and carrying all the pots and pans. I cooked once, okay? Because carrying all the pots and pans was so annoying, going down the stairs and stuff like that. So you're gonna miss home cooked meals like no other. That is the main thing that I missed when I was a freshman, was home cooked meals. Oh. Number 3 of the 15 things that they don't say about college is the lack of motivation for going to early classes. Oh my gosh, this honestly, just even when I was a sophomore, I had a 7:30 a.m. sewing class. The lack of motivation that I had to get up and go was insane. I thought it would be easy because in high school, I got up at literally 6:30 every day, went to school, was fine. But when I have a 7:30 class, I'm like, oh, no, close the blinds. It's too early. I don't want to go. And there was times where I missed it because I was like, this is too early. I can't do this. So honestly, they don't tell you that when you go to college. You think you're gonna go and you think they're gonna have all this motivation to get up, and no, you don't. But definitely don't miss class because you'll miss a ton. Number 4 is getting the best housing is a battle and a struggle. When you're going into college, they're going to give you a time of when you can go pick your dorm, pick your room, and where you want to be. It is a battle because if you're not the first, all the good things are basically taken. So you want to, get those elbows up and get to it, get to your computer right on time, be early on your computer, and get the best housing possible, because that is going to make or break your freshman year or sophomore, junior, senior year, is housing. Literally, it is a battle, and it is a struggle to get a good spot if you're not number 1. And the reason how they coordinate your time is based on when you sent in your housing application. So a tip for any incoming freshmen, probably for next year, is definitely fill out your housing early. Even if you're not sure you're going to go to the school, fill it out, because if you fill it out super, super early, you'll be first to pick your dorm. And if you want a good dorm, Likens, I lived in Coronado, but I lived in Likens, which is a newer build and a way bigger dorm. I heard that the first 10 minutes, it was gone. Everything was taken. I moved in after, I moved in October because someone in my sorority had an open spot. That's how I got in. Other than that, I would have been stuck in Coronado. Number 5 of things they don't tell you when going to college is you might not end up being friends with your roommate, or still being friends with your roommate, or the people that you met during rush week or the beginning of school. And that is totally fine. I'm not friends with any of my roommates really anymore. I was at the time, but I'm not anymore. We kind of just grew apart, things happened, and we stopped being friends. Same with a lot of people that I met during rush week. A lot of people were in my PC group, and I became very, very close with them the first few weeks of school and in my sorority as well. And I don't talk to them, and I find myself during my freshman year, half of, towards the end, I wasn't friends with them anymore, and that's totally fine. You're gonna go through friends and trying to find the right people who are not gonna use you, and you know what I mean? So that's definitely what they don't tell you. And I know in high school you kind of were friends with everyone, with your same friend group for all 4 years, but in college it's different. Everyone lives somewhere else. People live in California. You all don't live in Arizona, so it is hard to maybe maintain a friendship, but it's totally fine. So don't get down if you find yourself not being friends with the same people you were friends with at the beginning of the year, because it is totally normal to not be. Number 6 is you will definitely get locked out of your dorm room at least once. At least once. Maybe not from yourself, but from your roommate. My biggest fear was going into the shower when I lived in Lycans. It wasn't like community style like Coronado was at U of A. So you had community bathrooms. So like in Coronado, you shared it with your suite mates, so there's no way to really get locked out of your dorm. But in Lycans, it's community bathrooms, so you have to go outside of your dorm. So I would always lock my door and bring my key. But I was always, I wouldn't lock my door because I'd just walk in. But my biggest fear was my roommate thinking that I was somewhere else, and she would lock the door, and I would have to go downstairs to the front desk in a towel soaking wet, being like, oh, I got locked out. Like, that was my biggest fear. It never happened. I did get locked out once. It was finals, and I just got done taking my final, and I wanted to go inside because I was going home that night, and my roommate was like at the mall or something, and she locked me out because my keys were there because I was studying. I was so mad. So you will get locked out at least once in your life, but that's totally fine. It's college, right? Verse 7 of things they don't tell you when going to college is you're going to doubt your major, and you're going to doubt the school that you picked. I obviously experienced this firsthand. I changed my major within the first few months of college from business to retail, and then the next year I switched schools. I didn't know, when going into college, you obviously don't know what you're going to do, but you also don't think that you're going to be changing a lot, but you will be, and that is totally fine to change your major or to transfer schools. Totally fine. But you'll definitely have doubts a lot, is this school for me, is this major right, and stuff like that. Number 8 of the things they don't tell you when going to college is the experience of being a poor college student. Oh my lord. It is not like high school where you had a job, and you're getting paid, and you're going out with friends, going to lunch, dinner. No. No. A lot of kids don't have jobs during school because they're taking a boatload of classes. They're also in sororities, and it's hard to go to all the mandatory events and stuff like that, and that's totally fine. A lot of people want to focus on school. Totally get that. Holla at ya. But, oh my gosh, it is real being a broke college student. You're constantly asking, where's all my money going? And it's going straight to food. Literally, you don't even know it, but it's going straight to food and online shopping and textbooks. Textbooks for sure, because these teachers want you to buy a textbook for $180 that you're gonna use twice. No. I'll find the notes online or something. No, that's ridiculous. So you're constantly gonna ask, where's all my money going? Because I'm broke. And if you look at your account, it's probably from food. Uber rides. Totally. Oh, Uber rides. Don't even get me started. Number 9 is definitely taking naps whenever you find the time. College is stressful. You have a lot of things to do, a lot of assignments and things like that are all due probably on the same day. And you feel like you have no time. So finding time to take a nap is the best. And it's going to be hard to find the time to take a nap. In high school, I took naps all the time. When I got home from school, did my homework, took a nap, hung out with friends. College, had class, studied, had class, studied, went to dinner, had class, maybe napped. By that time, it was time to go to bed. Number 10 is you'll definitely be convinced to go out with your friends when you know you shouldn't. If you have a test and you want to study, but then you're like, oh my god, all my friends are doing this, it is going to be hard to stay home and study when all of your friends are having fun and you want to go with them. It's your friend's 21st birthday, but you have a big major exam the next morning. You'll definitely be convinced to go out with your friends when you know you shouldn't, but you do it anyways. Just those are the things that they don't tell you about college is you're gonna have FOMO. High school, I didn't care. If you're doing something, I don't care. You're probably doing something lame. But in college, it's so fun. So you're gonna have FOMO, fear of missing out. 11 things that they don't tell you about going to college is introductory classes are way more work than you have ever expected. Literally. Like, even your, like, gen ed classes, like, oh my gosh. The amount of work I did in one of these, like, anthropology, that's a store. One of these, like, anthro classes where you learn about, like, evolution of life required so much damn work. I thought I was failing. Like, slow your roll there, buddy. Even, like, English 101, 102, like, okay, seriously, all this work just to teach me how to write? I don't understand. It is insane. Like, my, like, accounting classes and all of those classes when I went to U of A that I had to take, which don't have to now, required so much less work than, like, a dinosaur class. Like, I don't understand. Number 12 is you'll definitely make friends in the most surprising situations. Like, I made a friend just in the student union once. I was in line, I think at Jamba Juice, and we were talking, and we became friends and started hanging out. Like, you'll just meet friends in the most surprising ways, classes, just walking around campus, clubs. So, yeah, pretty fun, pretty cool. Number 13 is you'll definitely think that the library is where you get everything done, and it's not. I've been to the library a few times with some friends to study and do homework, and we started braiding each other's hair and watching YouTube videos. You get distracted, honestly. I think that your dorm room study hall room is probably the best thing to get your stuff done, especially if you're by yourself. But going to the library, there's so much, like, people watching, you just get distracted. Like, it's not good. Number 14, we're getting down to the last two here, is you'll get so excited. You'll get so excited when a package arrives, no matter where it's from, who it is from. Oh my god, it's so exciting. You're like, oh my god, I got a package! Like, it's like nothing else. Like, I got packages all the time when I lived at home and I wasn't in a dorm room, but something about packages in a dorm room is exciting. Like, it's awesome. You're like, ooh, I totally forgot about that. Like, I totally forgot about that, and you just get packages left and right. I think I got more packages in my dorm room than I do now at home. Like, I think I just kept ordering stuff because I was bored or just decided I'm going to online shop. I don't want to study. I'm going to online shop and blow all my money. And I just got packages left and right. And when it was your birthday, my mom sent me a cute little package. It was so fun. And lastly, the 15th thing that they don't tell you about when you're going to college is that college will fly by. It goes by so fast and you don't even realize it. I feel like just yesterday I was a freshman I was just a freshman in college, living in the dorm room, and now I'm going to be a junior. I have 2 years left. I've already done 2 years. It goes by so quickly, so definitely have the time of your life and experience everything, make new friends, and stuff like that. So yeah, these are the 15 things that they don't tell you when you're going into college that will surprise you, because I was like reading some things, I'm like, wow, like they really didn't tell me this, like when I went into college. I wish I did. But yeah, hope these really helped you, and hope that if you're becoming a freshman in college, just don't worry, have fun, study, but also have fun. And yeah, hope you guys really enjoyed. Give this video a big thumbs up if you like college videos, subscribe down below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.